Hello Starlight, and welcome back to Priestess Serenity YouTube channel. My name is Stephanie and I'll be your reader for today. So I was inspired to return to the outdoors to have another pick a card reading. So it's very exciting to see the difference of my local park. I'm literally in the same spot I was before, but the overgrowth near the river is like so thick I can't see the river this time, but I feel the energy, and I feel very at peace right now. So I hope this is going to be a very peaceful reading, and it'll give clarity and reassurance for my viewers. So yeah, so let's just get started. Okay, so pile number 1, we have Nero. Pile number 2, Chibi Batman. Pile number 3, Zen. Pile number 4 is Spider-Man. Pile number 5 is the Blue Lions. Pile number 6 is Byleth, female Byleth, Nekomimi. And then pile number 7 is, I forgot to pronounce her name. I know it starts with an R, but she's from Rise of the Hero Guardian. No, Rise of the Sword Hero. Okay, so again, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'll see you in your piles. Okay. Bye. Okay guys, for those of you who picked pile number 1, Nero, this will be your reading. So this reading is going to cover the summer 2020. So that's going to be late June, all of July, all of August, and then early September. I can definitely tell, due to a number of things that happened to you guys, that I feel a lot of blockages. When I was shuffling the cards, I realized that there was a lot of twigs underneath the my little scarf here, so I had to remove them. When I was actually taping the beginning, someone came in with their electric motorcycle, did a spin, and then walked off. So a lot of things are happening. I feel, yeah, like you guys are going to be going through a lot. So let's just get started. Okay. So first card, we have like the overall theme of the summer is going to be High Priestess upright. So a lot of how do I say this? A lot of uses of your intuition, most definitely. I'm also remembering that someone mentioned on Tumblr that for them this also means like it's not time for them to know. So I think for some of you it's more of a time of what Spirit's trying to do is keep you guys in the dark so you guys can have a better understanding of your intuition. Like for some of you, it's going to be that not everything needs an immediate answer, and you just have to learn how to listen to your gut. Definitely, that's what I'm getting. So then these are going to be your tarot. So we have King of Swords in reverse, Judgment in reverse, 2 of Swords in reverse, and then Queen of Chalices upright. So there's a lot of block energy. We'll put that right there. Okay. So for the King of Swords, this could be yourself. If you feel that you identify more with masculine energy, this covers air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This could be all your personal planets, or maybe more dominant in one of those 3 signs, or you're just a dominant air in general, or you're an analytical person. This also could just be someone that you know. I say that because this is a general reading, so it's a lot of different energies coming in, and I just want to clarify that for my viewers. But I feel like this is you. If you deal with more of the feminine energy, I'm gonna explain why this is important during the whole reading, but this is you. So I feel that in the beginning of the summer, you're going to become you're going to have arguments with people, and you're going to spit facts towards them, and you're going to believe that the facts speak for themselves. But I'm sorry to disappoint you. Facts usually make people resist truths. So if you are too analytical, people are going to assume that you're cold-hearted, that you don't care about their feelings, and that you just don't understand. And it's gonna leave you frustrated, because you're gonna feel as if you have the right to say what you're trying to communicate to others, because numbers don't lie. Like, that's how you're interpreting. Like, numbers don't lie. Scientists have proven this. I don't understand why you don't understand it. So that judgment is not time for these individuals to awaken, because that's the other thing too. So like, you're having some of you are going to have an argument with people who are not ready to handle the truth. Judgment, I believe, is for a greater span of people. So you might be an influencer who's like trying to tell people like what's happening, and they just don't understand. Two of Swords in reverse. You just can't seem to cut the ties with people. Like, you might be trying to block them. You might be trying to just some of you might even try to change your like user handling because of the situation, but it's not working. So in the end of the summer, we have the Queen of Chalices. So this could be you, this could be someone you know, but the Queen of Chalices is someone who is emotionally mature and empathetic, and mastered sympathy as well. So this is the reading with tarot, guys. So what's happening is that there's an imbalance of masculine and feminine energy. So in the beginning of the summer, you're going to be more in tune with a toxic version of masculinity, because you're going to think being aggressive and stating facts is going to get your point across. And then in the end of the summer, you're going to learn that there needs to be a balance of emotion and empathy. And in order to get any impact, you need to have both, right? So you also have apologize. So you might be hurting someone's feelings, or someone needs to apologize to you, but I feel more like you have to learn how to apologize to other people, that you might have been a little harsh. You might have wanted people to change immediately, and they just were not ready. I also have Tiger in reverse, which is like divine timing in reverse. So it's not so the change you want is not going to happen immediately in the summer. So time is just not right for you guys. And then I have inner peace and determination in reverse. So there's a lot of chaos in your soul and your heart during this time period, and your drive to want things to change is coming out in a very toxic way, which I'm going back to this reverse masculine air energy. So it might come out in a very demeaning way, and you might you might have to apologize to people when you realize that your approach isn't giving you the results you desire. Okay. And then for those of you interested in romance, we have new love. So if this is about a partner, if you are the masculine energy, you are being too cold and distant when it comes to romance. And if you are the feminine energy, then you're in a good headspace. So I feel like some of you might be attracting someone who's a little bit too cold for you, and that they're not serving your needs, but you're not ready to break the tie with them. But because of the High Priestess, I believe it's time for you to sit down and really evaluate, like, what do you want in a relationship? Like, what are your needs? What are your desires? Because if you keep repeating the same cycle, it's just insanity, just to let you know. And there is a new opportunity for love. And then for you, some of you guys who are like in a committed relationship and you guys really love each other, but you're just going through a rough patch, because that is a thing, then you have to communicate your new ideas, your thoughts in a healthier manner, and learn how to sympathize and empathize with your partner and show compassion towards them. And then you'll have a brand new love, and it'll just feel like you guys reconnected. So I'm going to be casting charms now. Let me see. So yeah, this season's more of a season of like inner growth for you guys, like learning how to communicate. Yeah, communication is key, guys. And what's it called? And listening to your intuition, like self-validating. Okay, all right. Okay, so I see a little bit of frustration, but like this is like frustration, but you're coming from a good place. So it's just kind of like, why are you guys not listening to me? Like I'm right. Like stop trying to fight me. I also have like 2 player energy. So for some of you, the new person is a flirt, or very fiery, but like they're actually more beneath the eye. I also have dragon eggs. So yeah, this is a birth of something new, a new fresh start for some of you guys, and then for others, like this is a recycle pin. So like refreshing new ideas, and then like recycling is reusing something and then making it new. So it's like a new approach to things. So like you're learning how to be more compassionate. So an idea that you want to express to people, you'll be reframing in a more compassionate way. This is my travel pin. So maybe some of you guys are going to be traveling, or like spiritually traveling or mentally traveling. Like I see some of you guys might be learning about new cultures and different ideals. Pawn is like, basically to me, it's like you got played. Like it was a joke that you feel a little humiliated for some of you. In a sense of nostalgia, or like playing video games. And this is about maturing and like growing up. So some of you might be Asian or into so yeah, some of you might be Asian, or just that you're also a very strict person. Like you're so stoic and you hold people to this high regard, and it's a little suffocating for others. And yeah, let me see, because I always confuse this one. Hold on. Okay, yeah, no, this is Spain. So yeah, it's more like learning to, I'm getting a lot of hug energy, like hugging and loving someone despite their flaws. Like that's what I'm getting from this energy. Learning to love someone despite their flaws. Yes. And then right here is the sword of Michael, and so this is about protection against evil spirits, people who do not wish you well. So yeah, pray to Saint Michael and call for his strength during the summer, because we are going through a very interesting time period in history, but it's all welcomed. And then just to go explain Nero, Nero's cocky and he always thinks he's right, which I get, but in the end of the game, like he just realizes and learns that it's better to listen to other people's opinions sometimes to like get a better perspective of life. So yeah, that's your reading group number 1. If you like this reading, please like. If this resonated, please comment as well. You can follow me on Tumblr, Instagram, and if you like a more private reading, you can check me out on my Etsy shop. And enjoy the rest of your day or evening. Okay, bye. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, for those of you who picked who picked Batman, this will be your reading. So I can already tell that this reading is going to be very enlightening for some of you. When I was doing this reading, I noticed actually a spider thread in front of me, and so I'm inclined to believe like that's a message from God saying that there are things that are working in your favor behind the scenes that you just don't know about. And a lot of you guys feel like in the dark because during this reading, like a literal sun like ray like bursted in the middle of where I'm sitting, and mind you, it was like completely dark. So a lot of things are going to be revealed to you during the summer, which is great news, but be prepared because it's going to be a lot of information for you guys. So the overarching theme for this summer is reverse Empress. So you guys are going to be working on self-care and self-love. This is a time to really evaluate like how you maneuver around this earth, and then how you let society dictate how you feel, like what makes you feel good. Like some of you guys might have realized during this quarantine that you actually don't generally like the gym environment and you prefer working out outside, and that's great, outside or home. But like we're conditioned to do certain things because it's expected of us. But yeah, this summer is going to be that time where you're just like, okay, I'm realizing like this is what's important to me. Okay, so now onto the tarot. We have reverse reverse Wheel of Fortune, the Moon upright, Six of Pentacles in reverse, and then Five of Swords upright. Okay, so the beginning of the summer is going to seem like nothing's working your way. Like every chaotic thing that could occur to you is like happening. But just so you guys remember, things are happening to you, not like they're not happening to you to work against you, but for you. So like some of you guys might just be like, this job that you've always hated might let you go, and like it's crazy because you're gonna feel like your world's tumbling down and stuff, but then you're gonna realize, hopefully, that it just wasn't serving you and that was holding you back from achieving a goal that you actually wanted to do. So the Moon is about secrets, like I was talking to you guys earlier about things working behind the scenes that you don't know about. But you're gonna be like you're climbing your way to learn a truth, like a hidden truth. Like I see a wolf and a dog, so I'm more attracted to the wolf. So there are going to be people that you didn't realize are trying to work against you during this time period. I also have reverse Six of Pentacles. So I'm not seeing an equal exchange of your generosity with some people. I feel like for some of you, you go above and beyond for people, and then they don't return the favor for you, and you're kind of left with like this feeling of like annoyance, which is where the self-care is needed, because you guys still need to learn how to do some boundaries. And then we have Five of Swords. So I feel like for some of you, you're dealing with people who are not what they say they are, and that's why you're feeling drained. So the next card is Divine Timing. So if you have a goal in mind, if you have an idea in mind, just know that whatever it is going to come when it needs to come. If you try to rush the process, you're going to be needing a lot of blocks. And I'm not trying to say like don't go after it. It's just like, if you're realizing that construction for a site is like being postponed and it's like the 5th time, but you're in your mind, you're still like, but it has to open by July 9th. Like, it has to open July 9th. It has to open July 9th. And you open it, you might be dealing with a lot of citations, or just like maybe a storm, or the crowd isn't like the marketing isn't as big as you hoped it to be. So sometimes you just have to take a breath and relax and say, hey, maybe July 9th isn't the best day, like, but I still want to do it in the summer. So maybe push it back a month. Just keep in mind that, like, try to be flexible when it comes to these things. So I also have passion and transformation. So this is a time for a lot of you, because what I'm also getting is that you guys don't indulge yourselves. Like, you purposely, like, are very what's that word? It starts with an F. Sorry, words like fail me sometimes. Either way, what happens is that you guys have a really tight budget, and because you follow your budget to like the T, you actually forget to put yourself in that budget. And I'm here to tell you, remember to include yourself in your own life path. Like, it is okay to buy I want to say perfume. For some of you guys, you want to buy perfume, but like also jewelry. Like, it's okay to like indulge yourself a little bit, like, but don't go like crazy. Like, if you are the person that needs to like save in order to feel comfortable buying yourself something, then do that. But don't remove your whole desires 100%, because part of you is like a little upset, because it's like, I worked hard, but I don't really have anything to prove at this moment. And that can frustrate people. And also have transformation. So you guys are like in the process of learning. Yeah, I think this is all about learning like different methods of self-care and self-love. It's like, yes, I want a better future, but I'm learning that I should also be enjoying my present. So I have field mouse in reverse right now, about success. It's not saying you won't have success, but like the success that you have in mind, which is the long-term success, is not going to happen right now, because that's going to happen in divine timing. Okay, so like that's what that means. Like, you guys are going to succeed in the long term, but like your end goals is not going to happen this summer. Okay, and then for those of you interested in romance, it's getting to know each other. Okay, so what that means is, this is not the greatest time for some of you to like you have a crush on somebody, but they're still on the acquaintance level. Like, don't expect like constant text messages and all of this, won't he type of energy. It's more like you're still learning each other and learning if you like what you want in this relationship. I say that. Yeah, sometimes the wheel in reverse is like the timing is off for like a serious relationship. He's still mysterious to you, so that's why it's like getting to know. It might not even feel like an equal exchange, because you might be messaging the person more than he's messaging, and that's because both of your lives are a little hectic at the moment. And right now he's just not like, what you see who he is might not actually like be the same person. So like, you know, it's better safe to like get to know each other before you commit to anything. So I'm gonna go and do your charms now. Okay, so I see closed office. I see a hot guy or girl. It's really about energy. Like, it's a hot person. Like, I think of when I see Aquaman, I don't think of like blonde hair Aquaman. I think of like 2010s like Aquaman. Well, it's not like the 2010s like movie Aquaman, like hot. That's all I think about when I hear Aquaman, like hot. I see a lot of playful energy, just wanting to have fun with friends. Like, it's just like getting to know each other. Like, you guys are still like a little standoffish. What is it? Like, still not knowing the other person, and like, you know, love is kind of just like there. And then I see Pawn, which is kind of like, if you try to like speed up the process of love, or like even your career or anything, like, you played yourself. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, you played yourself. You really thought that you were gonna do something, and then like God and Spirit was just like, it's not time yet. What's she doing? Like, what's she doing? What are they doing? Like, what I didn't say it was okay to do that yet. So like, why are you trying? So like, yeah. So that's your reading. Group number 2. If you liked it, please like the video. If it resonated, please comment. You can follow me on Tumblr, Instagram, and if you want a private reading, you can definitely hit up my Etsy shop, and, you know, I'll get right to it. Okay, and enjoy the rest of your day or evening. Bye, guys. Hey, pile number 3, those who picked Zen from what's it called, Mystic Messenger, then this is your reading. Okay, and this is also my group, guys. So I'm gonna be reading all of us, and yeah. So let's get started. So I have here the overarching theme for this summer, 2020. Oh yeah. So I was like a little excited, so I forgot to give you the precursor. So this reading is going to cover the end of June, July, August, and the beginning of September. So the entire summer season. So that includes Cancer season, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and then I think some of Libra. I have to remember that. So yeah, so we have the stars. So a wish is gonna come true during the summer. Like, something you've been praying about is gonna come true. Also, just because I'm in this group, so I can say this information, I think. So some of you might be in the middle of your Saturn return, and Saturn is currently in Aquarius, which makes sense because the star sign is also an Aquarius sign, and this also could be about friendship. So friendship might be a big deal during the summer. The effects of Saturn return for others is like making itself known, and wishing fulfillment as well. Okay, so I put that there. We have, and for tarot, we have Queen of Swords, 4 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, and then 4, which is, this is important to me. I keep saying 4, and Emperor. Sorry, I don't know why I had such a brain for it, but like, obviously, I think 4 is like very important. So I'll get started to that. So if you guys could look up the angel number 4, like, that would be great for you guys. 4 is about stability. So we have Queen of Swords. So you guys could be a dominant air sign, or have some personal signs in air, or just an analytical person in general. So when I say air signs, I mean Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, which this is obvious. Oh, not obviously, like, so this is a very air heavy reading. So it's more about a mental state. So this is about conquering your mental mindscape than anything else during the summer. Okay, so the 4 of Swords is about us, like, learning to slow down and to take a break. And this card keeps popping in for my personal readings and my general pick of cards. So I am going to tell you guys a personal story. Please take a break. One time I did not take a break. I did not physically exercise. I didn't stretch, and I felt like just like this nutcracker, like so tense, so tight. I had headaches for no reason, body aches for no reason, and then I started stretching and I automatically started feeling better. So if you have now like gotten into like a routine where you're learning how to take care of yourself and to listen to your body and eat and allow yourself like space to do that, please continue doing so. If you have not reached that part, I would highly suggest to get to that part of development. You'll notice a massive difference in your mind clarity. I also had like this moment, like a lot of magical things are gonna happen in the summer for this group, which I'm excited for because I'm part of it. We also have Six of Pentacles. So give back to your community, give back to your friends, family, the community where you live, the state where you live, the nation you live, and to the world. Like, I know being a good person is hard, but I think I personally believe that it's better to be good than to be do malice things because it's easier. If we don't like when people are mean to us, so then why are we actively mean to other people? Like that's how I view that stance. And when you are giving back to people, it's also important to remember to do self-care. So for some of you guys, you might be like helping others often, but you forget to like practice self-care. So these two go hand in hand, and that's why they're together in this spread. And then we have the Emperor. So the Emperor is just this whole year. Like, this whole year is the year where we learn how to take charge of our lives and to realize what is important to us. And this summer is gonna like solidify that for a majority of you. Okay. You also have compassion. This is compassion to your fellow man, even to yourself. Like learn to validate your feelings and to validate the feelings of other people. Like, just say, I hear you, I understand. Or like, I don't understand, but I want to understand. Like, have an open heart for others, and you'll be surprised about who you meet when you expand yourself. Okay? So we have the wolf energy. Ooh. Okay, guys, so I guess I gotta say it. I also get ant, so I'm gonna have to pause the video midway to like look up what ant means. I have a spiritual animal book, so like this is important because I keep seeing the same ant like running all over towards me. So I'm like, maybe it's like hard work, but some of you guys have been working really hard, and that's why this ant is like here the whole time for this reading. But sorry, that seems random. It's not. God speaks in many forms. So we have the wolf spirit. So some of you guys might like wolves. I mean, it's a thing. And then it's about heart medicine. It says, let go of what does not serve your highest good. So some of us might still be like holding on to self-sabotaging ways. We want to shield ourselves from the rejection, just the hardships of this world. Like, we're not ready to face that. But if you let your ego stop you from reaching your goal, then you're gonna be trapped by your ego, and you're not living the life you want and the life that you are meant to live. Okay, so let me just look up, because it's about element balance. So like I said earlier, a lot of this is in mind. So okay, we have earth and air energy. So yeah, this is about the mind and like learning how to center yourself and to be more grounded. Like, be grounded in your thinking. We have enlightenment, which is great because we're doing so much mental work that you're able to see a new reality or look at life differently. It's almost like the hangman. Like, I'm surprised it didn't show up, but I'm getting the hangman energy, where maybe not the hangman, well, you get like half the hangman. The hangman like purposely put himself in the position so that he can get a new fresh start, but this is more like I have a new perspective because I sat and I did the mental work to figure out and rest and learn who I am, and then how I want to walk on this earth. Okay, so that's enlightenment. And then for those interested in romance, we have a pay attention to red flags. So I am going to say this. When you start vibrating higher, you are going to attract a lot of different people. These people, some of them are going to be of low vibration, and it's going to be because they want to bring you back down to their level. You need to use your intuition to figure out who those people are. They're going to be romantic interests that are going to like you because you're such a kind person, and they might like persuade you to like date them, and then you're going to realize that they actually don't match like the inner work you've been doing. So like pay attention to those who are romantically interested in you, because some of them might not be the right fit in this new life you're creating. Okay, so I'm gonna do charms, but this is overall good reading. Like, I feel pretty good. I mean, this is something to look forward to, definitely. Okay. Okay, guys. So I just want to say, Zen in Mystic Messenger, he's an actor, so he's like a creative. So like some of you guys might be creatives, theater, art, digital, physical, dancers. Like, that's that spiel. So it resonates. We have Tear here. Okay, so we have two story characters that actually have like a goofy like side to them. Like, what's interesting is that like they're stoic and they're like serious and they have responsibilities, but like in the anime, Japan can see his can see the mystic animals of Japan. And Tear actually likes like cute things. So like there's sides to you that people don't know, but like are big influences of your personality. I also see like you're a sensitive soul, like just always like crying. Like, and I'm not like not full blown tears, but like things hurt. Like for like another personal thing for me, like if I know someone's like generally doing like a good thing, like I mean like a generally good thing, like I always end up tearing. Yeah, and then we have the pink heart. This could be like a little romance for some of you guys, like, or like just more sensitivity. It's a little token from a game I got. Yeah, good fortune. I see good fortune. Confirming friendships, definitely. I see that despite the pain that you're still smiling through it. Okay. So I also see, is this, sorry guys, I feel things on top of me and I'm pretty sure it's the ant. It is an ant. I will have to look that up because this is beyond ridiculous. It has climbed all the way up to my arm. It's a different ant, but it might as well be the same thing. So Felix, he's very observant. Okay, so he looks at things with a critical eye, and his suggestions and advice is little how do I say this? like, it's welcome, but it's like not what you expect from most people. Won't say the advice that you give. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, the advice you give is like so unique to like people that like they just like are surprised that someone would even say that. I also have Dimitri here and another Dimitri. So like, some of you guys are kind-hearted but have gone through some struggles in your life, and it can be a little close off, which is why you need to work on Four of Swords, so you can like recharge and realize when you are pushing yourself to a limit. If you overextend yourself, you'll cause more damage to yourself and then not be able to improve the situation that you desire. And also have Yex Pikachu, but like in reverse. Oh no, it's not. It's normal Yex Pikachu. Oh no. So you guys might find yourself in like a weird situation where you're just like, ooh, this is not good. Like, ooh, like this is not desirable. This is not the outcome. Like, this is not a great situation to be in. But I it's not a horrible situation, but it's kind of like, ooh, that's awkward. Or I didn't expect that from you, of all people. So please keep that in mind. But overall, or for some of you it's like an awkward situation, but for some of you it's like you reflected and you're just like, ooh, that was not a good stance. Like, that was a little problematic of me. Like, I was not a good ally. I was not a good friend. I definitely left that person hanging. Oh shit. Like, those type of realizations too. And but overall, summer 2020 looks okay. Just let me like pause the video for like a second to look up what an ant means, because I've been attacked, well, not attacked, like about how many of them? Like 2 of them were definitely distracting me in this reading. So hold on. So I definitely looked up what ant means. So some of you guys are working on projects, and you need to learn how to like talk to your friends and family to help you with these projects. If you have an idea or you're not sure how to accomplish it, like, now's the time to like really ask your friends and family for advice. Or and then for some of you, which I think is what I'm actually like channeling into, you guys have worked on a project and you're just not confident in it, and maybe showing the project to your friends and family will help boost up your confidence about the project. Yeah, I think that's the actual meaning of the reading here, because the ant just left me, so I think I said what I had to say. So yeah, some of you guys have been working on this project for years, months, last week, those type of things. But share with your friends and family. Like, don't be ashamed of your talent and what your goals are. If you are a creative person, then it's time to show the world you're a creative person. And yeah, and that's your reading for the summer of 2020. If you like this reading, please like, comment if you know this resonated. You can follow me on Tumblr, Instagram, and if you want a private reading with me, you can go to my Etsy shop. And yeah, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day or night. Bye. Okay, pile number 4, those who picked let's see, Spider-Man, this will be your reading. Okay, so this reading is going to cover summer 2020. That includes the ending of June, July, August, and then the beginning of September. So let's get started. So the overarching theme is going to be the Magician. So the Magician is the energy of manifesting, creation, and like, not like like creation as in like you have the power to do it. And what was I gonna say? Mercury, which is about communication, which is also, you know, Sailor Mercury. So right on the money, I think. So I'm going to be doing the tarot. So we have 7 of Chalices, 6 of Wands, Ace of Wands, and then King of Chalices. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of emotional and sorry about that, bugs. I'm getting a lot of like emotional and like passionate energy. So for some of you, this might be very intensely a love reading. But I'm going to read it in general at first. Once I get to the romance angels card, then I'll go overall romantic. So I'm seeing a lot of options. This could be a lot of opportunities, a lot of suitors. Basically, like, a lot of people are taking notice of you. So you might have been manifesting like an attraction spell, or just like praying to God if you'd like to be more attractive and stuff to other people, and it's been working. Like, a lot of people are like hitting up your DMs. A lot of people are like taking double looks at you and that type of stuff. So victory, like, I feel like a lot of you like wanted this. Like, this is like, that was your ideal case scenario, like having people like options, like that's what you wanted. Ace of Wands, but also like options, like jobs too. Like, you're getting a lot of job offers and you're kind of like, yes, this is what I wanted, like this is everything that I've been manifesting. I'm also getting Ace of Wands, like a passionate new project. For some of you, I see a lot of adult relationships. I'm also and then this could be with older men who are like emotional, or people who have masculine energy that are like emotionally like stable. But I'm also getting like abundance. So that's clarity, because it definitely got brighter. So like, a lot of you are going to be dealing with like emotionally mature people, or you are the emotionally mature person, which is great. But so right here, I feel like this is a koi fish. Like, when I pulled out the card, I was really attracted to fish. So I see a lot of abundance is going to occur, which makes sense because of the 7 of Chalices. So you're kind of like hit the jackpot this summer, which is really cool. You guys are great at that. I also have here acceptance. So just accepting your current situation, enjoying it for what it is. Like, I think some of you are going to accept that fact. I really wanted this be not to be focused on romance, but I feel like this is where this group is going for. You have to accepting the fact that you have suitors, and like, you might not find like the partner this summer, but like, you're enjoying the fun. Like, you guys are like, I'm enjoying this playful energy because I deserve it. Like, that's what I'm getting. Bloom in reverse. Is it reinventation words? Sorry, what's it say? Reinvention in reverse. So your manifestations for what you want specifically, like, if those of you who are like specifically like manifesting a partner, like, this is not the time for that. And then for those of you who are like, I want to be a brand new version of me, like summer 2020, you're getting there, but you're not there yet. Like, you're kind of like still figuring out what does that even mean to you. Okay. I also have Llama in reverse, spiritual growth. So there are blockages on your spiritual journey, which is normal. Trust me on that. Like, that is completely normal. I think some of you guys are a little bit too flighty. I need to come back to earth. I'm getting confirmation from spirit, because the light shined randomly in your reading. So some of you guys are just not there yet, but you will be, but you're not there yet. Okay, so then we're gonna do charms. I mean, it sounds like a fun summer, like a good, like, fun summer to me. So that's your charms. Okay, so overall, Spider-Man, when I got this, was like he was brand new pin. So like I'm seeing like new energy, like new things are happening. So like the new suitors that are coming into this summer, definitely coming. I see a hot guy, definitely. I see one who's like a little close offish, but like overall good person. I see your text messages are gonna like be like really like a lot of like a lot of the little text bubbles where you're just kind of like, I don't understand how this got here, but okay. We're still continuing with the new energy. Sorry guys. One of the guys might just might be like, you got played, like you really got played, and for some reason this been popping up a lot. Like a lot of people are gonna like do like silly dumb shit where you're just like, wow, I really let this one in, but he was dumb and I knew he was dumb, but I still let him in. Like damn, like who was the real dummy? And we also have the Star Trek symbol. So like new adventures. Yeah, it's new. Like this is like new territory for you. And I see a lot of like hearts. So you're gonna have like a lot of little admirers. Like so this will be very transparent about it. Like super transparent about it. Like some are gonna be really innocent, and like some might have like pure attentions, or like you're a bird and you just want to be free. But I'm also seeing like you're gonna be playing like a crazy mind game in these text messages with these guys. Like you're not gonna fall for their dumb stuff. And then you have subs not dubs, which is like authentic. So you kind of like want someone to be honest and true about who they are and what their intentions are. And then we have St. Peter's Key. So you're trying to find like the perfect like person, like balance in heaven and that type of stuff. Like you want a heaven on earth is how I view this charm. So yeah, and that's your reading group number 4. Yeah, so if you like this video, please like. If this resonated, please comment. If you like to follow me on my other social media handlings, I have a Tumblr, an Instagram, and I also have an Etsy shop if you want a more private reading. And I hope this resonated. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or evening. Okay, bye. Hey, pile number 5, those who picked the Blue Lion House, this will be your reading. Okay, so this reading is going to cover summer 2020. So that's going to be the end of June, July, August, and the beginning of September. Okay, so that will be covering Cancer season, Leo season, Virgo season, and then I think some of Libra, but I don't remember that on top of my head. So let's just get started. So the overarching theme of the season is going to be the Devil's card. So please don't freak out. I know some people like think this is like a horrible card, but like the Devil is more of a rude awakening for some, and then for others it's like it's about passion. Yeah, but I feel like a rude awakening to like a hidden passion of yours is what I'm getting. Okay, so for your tarot, we have the Empress, the Empress, 8 of Wands, Page of Chalices, and then King of Chalices. Okay, so right here, I'm a like confirmation for me about the devil energy. So this is about a creative project. Like this is a time like you are being very passionate about creating things. For some of you, this might also be children. I say that because I've literally been hearing for the last 30 minutes like chicks, like baby birds like chirping in the distance. So I think children, definitely for some of you. Not all of you, please don't think all of you when it comes to children. So you're going to be receiving a message that you've been longing for, waiting for. Like it's going to be a very emotional message. It might be from a younger person, like a teen person. That's why I'm saying for some of you, like the child thing is not for you. It's for the older adults. And this person is going to or this person is going to be a mature adult. For these two signs, they're going to be water signs. So it could be either Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This could be their rising sun, moon, Venus, and Mars, or whatever. Or like they're just dominant water signs. Or they're just like an emotional person. So to each their own. Take it what resonates. Yeah, I'm seeing a like ships. Like for some of you, someone's returning. Like this is like a person that you've been waiting for to message you back but has not, but they're going to message you back in the summer. Okay, so we have dreams. So this person might have been visiting you in dreams, or you're getting messages about like dreams. Like some of you might even be having reoccurring dreams, and it might not be exactly the same, but you're seeing like the same symbolism. Write them down and then check the meaning and like cross-reference it. So like sometimes you are sometimes you're gonna look up meanings and they're not gonna make sense to you, and they're not gonna like validate like what your intuition is saying. So just be mindful of that. Okay, we also have monkey in reverse, so inner child. So don't be naive is what's happening. Is what I'm seeing here. Like this is not the time to play your naivety. This is not the time to just be like, oh, I just didn't know, and like think that's gonna save you from situations. It's not gonna serve you at all. Okay. Yeah, there needs to be a balance between sorry, I was saying, oh, thank you. Oh, a balance of your ditziness and then your impracticality. Like they need to come together in order to create something solid. Okay, because that's what you need when you're doing Empress. Like you're in, like if you are defined feminine, like you are in your power right now. Like you are creating, like some of you might actually be very sensual beings during this time. Like you will like really hone in your sensual power during this time. We have rhythm. So for some of you guys are like transitioning to being like, yeah, this is like the person I always wanted to be. Like this is it. Like this is exactly the type of energy I want. And for romance, I have you deserve love. So for some of you, you guys have dealt with horrible men, horrible women with too much masculine energy, or just like you're just tired of dealing with people, or you were told that you weren't lovable enough, but that's not true. Like you deserve love. Everyone deserves love, unless you're aromantic, then you deserve platonic love. Love is there. Everyone deserves a piece of love. So yeah, so I'm getting I think like you guys are just like in your rhythm, like in your prime. Like it's kind of like, yeah, like I'm doing it. Like I'm definitely doing it. So, and this person that's coming back in your life, this is a long time coming. A long time coming. Oh, it might even have been like 5 years of not communicating, like up to 5 years. Oh, me a lot sneezing. I think that's like confirmation. It's like, yeah, right. Okay. I'm getting a lot of pawn energy. What is happening? Okay. Okay, I'm definitely getting like lover energy. Like this person played you like a fiddle at one point, and like it upsets you like beyond comparison. But now they're coming like it so upsets you so much that when they first message you, you're kind of like standoffish, and it's just like, whoa, I'm not doing this again. And it's just that's like, no, I've changed, and it's just like, we'll see. I do have to say this because I heard this advice and it definitely like changed my perspective about romance. When you have a crush on somebody or you're like getting to know someone, treat them like an acquaintance. Like, I know some of us like romance like texting all hours of the day, but like if they're an acquaintance and you're just like, I'm still getting to know you, kind of just like more chill and relaxed about the situation. Okay, so I see travel for some of you. I just want to be happy. I mean, you no longer want to deal with like the crazy stuff. Like you don't want a hard relationship. I do see like you guys are like two sides of the same coin. And yeah, so your kind warm hands, may they cling to mine forevermore. So this person like wants to be in a relationship with you. That person that like makes themselves known, like they've been like missing in action for a bit, and you're just kind of like, okay, but like, are you being truthful, or like what are we doing? Like what are we doing? Like, and yeah, and that's your reading, group number 5. Sorry, so many chimes. Yeah, group number 5. So if you like this reading, please like this video. If you like my channel, please subscribe. I have a Tumblr, an Instagram, and yeah, if you like a more personalized reading, check out my Etsy shop and I will answer you there. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or evening. Okay, bye. Hello, pile number 5. Those who picked Ascended Nekomimi Violet, this will be your reading. So I'm sensing that you guys have a lot of blockages. I am not sick, just disclaimers, but I got a lot of coughing, a lot of wheezing, my throat. So I feel like you guys are dealing with a lot of blockages that are preventing you from doing things that you want. Just to let you know, this reading is, yeah, I think I'm hitting it right on the nose because I see confirmation from nature that's like, yeah, no, girl, like, this is it. Okay, great, perfect. So, this reading is going to cover the ending of June, July, August, and early September. So that's going to be Cancer season, Leo season, Virgo season, and I think the beginning of Libra season, but I'm not 100% certain. So yeah, let's just get into it. So the overarching theme of this season is going to be the Fool. So you guys are in a new journey. You guys are like in like self-discovery. You guys are like, some of you guys might be moving. I see like a little knapsack, or like, you know, like in the old cartoons where they had like a stick and then like they had like a little like bundle that had all their stuff. Like I see that. Like some of you guys might be going backpacking as well. Yeah, I see some of you guys are like just traveling, like this is a new fresh start. Some of you guys might have just recently graduated, and if that's the case, like congratulations and welcome to the adult side of the world. So yeah, so this is like a new journey, which is great. I do want to start off this group. I feel you guys are more of the divine feminine. Yeah, so you guys might be more of that group, yeah, definitely. So we have, for tarot, we have strength. We have Knight of Swords. We have Page of Chalices. And we have Six of Wands. Okay. So I see here that sword. Oh, okay. So sorry, I hear people. Yeah, it's a lot of blockages right now. Sorry, guys. So strength. Leo season, something major is gonna happen. It's also about inner strength and like persevering. There we go. Perseverance during adversity. So some of you guys are just proving a point. You guys are being met with a lot of no's, but you're like determined to keep moving forward, which is the best option to do. That's the way strength is. A lot of people like consider strength as just like, I'm a macho person, whatever. And it's just like, no, strength is like having a quiet resolve that you are going to go through this rough patch in your life. And I see like Knight of Swords. That could be you if you're a young person. Well, no, like a young adult. People. So a young adult. A young adult, you might be let's see, air sign, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or that could be your rising, your sun, your moon, your Venus, or your Mars, or you're just dominant air sign. Take what resonates. And if you're a younger person, like you're like a teenager, then you could be either a Cancer. You got Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And what's I going to say on that one? Yeah, you're a younger person. So overall, what I'm getting from this reading is that perseverance, you're going to be communicating and like going upright and just like ready to like tell people like this is what you believe in, like you're on the move. And it's but you're going to deliver it in an emotional way so that people can get it, but it's going to seem for some people like it's going to resonate more for your age demographic than an older demographic. But either way, you're still going to achieve the goal you want. So the message and your message is that you can persevere, and you're going to like explain this to people in a very emotional way, and everyone's going to like relate to it, because it's just like, oh my god, this is like a personal reassurance, and people are going to thank you for like telling your true story to people. What else? So like I said before, some of you guys are divine. Well, I really think this is divine feminine group. So we have the honeybee in reverse. So right now, you guys do not like showing your emotions. Like, you guys will go into things rushing in with facts, and this period is going to allow you a time to like really digest and evaluate your emotions. You're going to change more hearts when you're more honest about how you feel, and when you learn how to articulate that to others. So yeah, keep that in mind. We also have physical outlets. So some of you guys dance, play sports, run, jog, swim, singing. For those of you who are not like never taken a singing class, I'm just gonna let you know, when you sing, you use your whole body. Okay, so like you use your mind, you use your throat muscles, you have to be mindful of how tense your body is, because if your body is tense, you might not be able to hit the note you want. Like there's a lot of technicalities when it comes to music, but during this discovery about your emotional self, like your physical activities are gonna help you like get in touch with your emotion. Like after a run, do a quick meditation to like evaluate like how, like where you feel sore, and then like if you need to like do a bath to like calm the muscles, or also remember to stretch after things, guys. So like getting in tune with your body is gonna help you with your femininity. Sorry, words. So we also have ascension and abundance. There we go. So you guys, once you work through your emotional thoughts and issues, concerns, you'll be able to go to the next level. You'll be able to like help others, right? And then you're gonna realize that so many doors are opening. And I realized I did not do a romance reading for you guys. So most of you guys are not interested in love. Like you guys are like in a journey of like self-love and stuff, like divining yourself, which is great. So I did pull out one card. So we have what's it called? Sorry guys, I'm like spacing out. I'm just gonna say is reconnect, right? So it's just like someone from your past is returning to your life. So this could be a literal person, or this could be like a past life soulmate. Like you guys are like divine feminine, so I would not be surprised if it's like your divine masculine comes out from the woodworks, and you're like, whoa, and he's just like, I've been waiting for you forever and whatever, and then you're just like, I didn't even know, because that's just kind of how things go. I'm gonna do your charms, and I think that's gonna be it for your reading. Like a lot of divine feminine are awakening during this time period. So like, don't feel like you're the only one. Oh my god, you guys got so many charms. So many charms. Yeah, I definitely, yep, so many charms. Jeez Louise. Okay. I don't know if all of you guys can see these shows, so I'm just gonna post them up and like talked about each one, okay? So bear with me. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely about divine feminine. I see like an innocent romance occurring, like a slight like. Okay, so these guys are from the same franchise, but I feel like one's like cocky, like he's not like cocky, but like he has a cool factor, and then like this was like an ice cold, so he kind of like the person like might be in between. Like you might know him as a friend, but he's like the most popular guy in his friend group. Yeah, you guys are innocent, and like it'll be like a flirtatious like text messages or some stuff, like, you know, like, oh, like you're showing like a different side of you that most people don't see. I do see you in a slightly awkward situation, but it's not that big of a deal. It's kind of like, ooh, why did that happen like that? But it's okay. I also see some indifference about the situation. Like I see like indifference in like the awkward situation. You guys are sensitive beings, and also creatives. You guys are learning how to be more emotionally mature. Again, I'm seeing the motif of innocence, but you guys have experienced some things, and you just learned how to like smell through them. Yeah, this person is gonna come. It's like a cocky individual, which is fine, I guess. And yeah, like you guys are just sweethearts. That's what I'm getting. Like you guys are like sweethearts, and then I'm definitely like see abundance coming in, so you might like actually get into money. I see a fresh new start. So some of you guys are graduates, and then not today Satan. So it's just like some people are gonna try to convert you into doing things that you don't want to do, or try to convince you, or you're gonna be like, that doesn't make sense, and I don't buy it. So yeah, that's your reading for summer 2020, and I hope that resonated. If it did, please like this video, comment, subscribe to the channel if you like more videos like this. I have a Tumblr, an Etsy shop, and an Instagram. If you like a more personalized reading, check out my Etsy shop. And yeah, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Okay, bye, and have a nice day or evening. Okay, bye. Hey, pile number 7, those who picked, I forgot her name, from, again, The Rise of the Shield Hero. This is your reading. So this reading is the summer 2020. It's gonna cover the ending of June, July, August, and the beginning of September. So it's a lot of seasons. That is Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and I think some part of Libra, but I might be wrong. But yeah, so this is your reading, and I hope you enjoy this. Like it, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And yeah, let's just get right into it. So the overarching theme for this season is death. So do not panic, guys. Like, this is not like actual death. Like, this is more like death of ego. This is like death of a relationship that no longer serves you. Like that's the type of death we're talking about. And yeah, death is also like Scorpio energy. So you guys might be dominant Scorpio, or like have Scorpio in some side of your sign, or you know someone's a Scorpio, or that type of stuff. So let's get into your tarot. We have reverse Knight of Chalices, reverse 9 of Swords. We have the Chariot, and then we have 6 of Wands. Okay, so far this is what I've got. This person, it's not you. So this person is a water sign. They could be what's it called? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They could be on their rising sun, moon, Venus, Mars, or like they like are dominant water in their chart, or they're just an emotional person. Regardless, this person is emotionally immature. They do not I think they're more in love with the idea of love than actually being in love. Like, they don't have the energy or the mindset to do that type of stuff, and that is like frustrating for some of you. For some of you, it's a person that like puts all of their emotional baggage onto you, and they don't reciprocate it at all. Like, it's kind of like a narcissist, but they're not like an exact narcissist. Like, you kind of like but they're like bordering the line of narcissism, and you know it, but you like try to give like excuses for them. I see so this card's about like anxiety and like mental anguish. My understanding is once you let this person go, like this connection go, like the mental anguish you'll have will lessen tremendously. I'm an advocate for breaking bonds that no longer serve. So if you're realizing that this person that you're like the beginning of the summer that's not helping you at all to do what you want to do, like it's best to cut the ties with them. Yeah, because it's not great. It's not great at all for you. I also see the Chariot, so like that's also Cancer season. So like that, like this whole scenario might like bubble up in Cancer season. Like, this might all actually be resolved in the middle of Cancer season, because like there's a drive in you to be like, no, I deserve better. Like, I deserve a love, a relationship, a friendship that like actually supports me and helps me go like further to be who I'm supposed to be. So I'm also seeing a victory once you realize that. Once you like realize like, no, I deserve better, like a lot of things, like the rest of the summer is gonna be amazing for you. You're gonna be like, thank God I did it. Thank God. So so for your spirit animal, I have what's it called? Hedgehog in reverse. So this is about acceptance. So until you accept the situation, you're going to be trapped and you're going to be doomed to repeat the same cycle until you get out of it. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm sorry if you choose not to do it. That's fine. It's your own journey, but I am just telling you what the cards say, which is, if you want to grow, if you want to be a better person, if you want a fresh new start, you have to let go of baggage. You can't keep carrying a bag and then wonder why life is so hard. It's like you have an extra 25 pounds on you. You have an extra 175 pound person on top of you who's not letting you breathe. Okay? Also, you are special. So for some of you, this person is toxic and has been telling you that no one else will ever love you this way, no one else will ever have a strong enough connection like you guys do. And that's manipulation to its core. That's not true. In fact, you might actually have a deeper connection with someone else who actually understands you and wants what's best for you. Like, people who try to like hold on to you with that mindset, like, that's just their insecurities trying to like convince you to stay, and they need to do work on themselves if they really actually want you to stay. Okay, so don't ever think you can do better, because obviously you can. And then we also have inner beauty. So you guys are learning how to like appreciate yourself and to realize like you have so much strength and so much to give to others, and that the lies and the manipulations this person tries to put onto you is not true. Okay? And then we see, love yourself first. So until you accept the situation for what it is, like it's time for it to end. Like, it really is time for it to end. You should always put your, I'm getting confirmation from spirit, like I'm speaking like facts to you guys. So let it go. It's not serving you, it's not helping you. Like, I just feel like it's so much weight, it's such a burden, it's not even fun anymore. Like, why do you put yourself in a situation that's like you just give so much to someone, and the thing is, like, you tell them this and then they just ignore it, and it's just like, I'll do better, and they never do. And it's just like, I'm getting really I'm getting a lot of confirmation from this message. It's just like, and I know some people are like, oh, you know what this person's going through and stuff, but it's just like, okay, like, you are compassionate, but what about you? When is it going to be about you? Like, you've been compassionate for years, and like, this person still hasn't done it. So yeah, no, you guys, it's definitely time to stand up for yourself, definitely. And once you do that, like, you're gonna see so many doors open up. It's gonna be like, oh, why didn't I not do this sooner? So I'm gonna pull out your charms, and then that'll be the end of your reading. So hold on. I'll buy more charms, because most of these charms are from like a single convention. Yeah, I'm definitely getting double confirmation, because same character went twice. So let's get a little dark. This character was basically sold to slavery. So, but the main character of the show is like a nice guy. So like, it's still disheartening to me that he bought a slave. But like, I'm not gonna get into that type of political things. As a black person, or a black Latina, like, I'm not gonna get too much into that detail, but yeah, I feel like for some of you guys feel like you're this person's slave. Like, you try to be chipper around them, but like, it's like you're tired of doing all this emotional labor. I see for some of you, I see some of you okay, so some of you it's a little hard because they're like your lover, and like they're like a counterpart. Like you feel like they're your counterpart. But I also feel like this person needs to grow in order to be a better person, because right now they're like stifled. This could be an American, good old-fashioned American man. I love America, both figuratively and literally. And I have a bug that keeps trying to climb me. Like this bug enjoys me, and it's gonna try to find a way right back to me. So like I think that's another like confirmation too, where it's just like, you know what it is? Okay, now that makes sense. So you guys might be like in a maybe divine masculine, divine feminine, and you guys need to part ways, and you guys need to do a separation because this person hasn't changed yet. And that's what's happening. Like, yeah, that's what it is. Because this bug keeps trying to come climbing to me, so that's God speaking. So you guys are like two opposites of each other. So one of you guys is like hot and the other one's like cold. You're the innocent one of the party, and you guys are on the same social friends, but like he's a little off guarded, like he's not ready to deal with his emotional baggage, and you just want to have fun. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. And then your text messages are a little weird and people are coming in, but that's fine. Like, yeah. And if your text messages are a little weird, I feel like you get defensive because he sends like weird ass text messages and you're just kind of like, what the fuck are you even writing? But sorry language, but yeah, but you're the last group and I said it, so I don't even care because I don't even monetize my videos yet. Oh, so yeah, that's your reading. I do see like this person does have like a heart for you, but they haven't grown yet, so I think it's just best to call it a day. And I'm getting an ant on me, so I think that also means you need to talk to your friends and family about the situation, because they'll give you like more advice on it. But yeah, guys, like that's your reading. And if it's resonated, please like, subscribe, comment. You can follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, and if you like a personalized reading, you can check out my Etsy shop for it. And that's it. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening. Bye.